Hello and welcome to Behind the Plastic, a show where toy photographers interview toy photographers about toy photography. My name is Zach, also known as Sequential Plastic. With me, as always, TMNT 1987 and Not a Bird, Not a Plane Photography. Please say hello.
Hello.
Sorry for missing the last episode, but I still love
You know,
guys.
I did say it with me as always, but on our last episode, Jay actually wasn't here, so I lied. Anyways, our next guest is the kind of guy you want watching your back. Everyone, give it up for Warrior Evans.
Woo! Welcome.
Yes.
Welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you for
First
coming
question.
on.
First, just start. Oh, wait, you did start the clock, or you didn't? You didn't. Okay. Very, very first question. Casey, you look like a real live superhero. Can you please? Well, if you don't want to flex for us, tell us your PR for bicep curls.
I don't know if I've ever PR'd for bicep curls. Right now, all I'm doing is like high intensity workouts.
Trying to slim a little bit, huh?
Yeah, high intensity. I don't spend a lot of time, maybe like 30, 45 minutes. But yeah, not PRing right now.
Fair enough, and thank you for letting us know all that. Let's talk some toys.
All right.
Actually, before we talk the toys, we do want to get to know you a little better. So, besides the working out stuff, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I grew up here in Iowa, right on the border of Iowa and Illinois.
Oh.
Joined the Army right out of high school, traveled around, went to war, came back, graduated from college, got a job in retail where I was kind of traveling around the Midwest, and then really started digging down into toy photography. Got a job with the government, and that is currently funding my toy addiction.
Nice.
Awesome.
Thank you, government.
Yeah.
Casey, what do you like to spend your money on the most? What line do you collect, and what is like your favorite? You know, you're walking down the aisle, like, holy, I know, little baby, little peanut, I know, I'm excited to have you, but I'd rather spend my money on this line. What line is that, Casey?
Man, I gotta tell you, like, the one I get, if we're talking, are we talking toy aisle or we're talking online? Toy aisle, like, I love being able to find a NECA figure at the store. If I'm walking down the aisle and I see one in the box on the shelf, it's very exciting.
Yeah.
As opposed to having to order it. But if we're talking online, like, I've been leaning towards Mayfex more. Just the articulation with those figures is incredible.
Agreed. Yeah.
What's the last NECA figure that you picked up casually strolling?
The last figure I picked up?
In store.
I think the last one I found was April.
Oh, you found that in store?
I won't count the Wanderer because I did have to order him online and go to Best Buy and pick him up.
Does not count.
But yeah, I got real lucky with April. Found her.
Nice.
I see those posters in the background. You might be a Superman fan.
Oh, yeah. I have a huge collection, but I had to put it away because everything else is just kind of taken over here.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
Wow.
Oh, I love it.
Awesome.
Oh, my goodness.
And we got the He-Man stuff over here.
Oh, man. I just want to come over and play.
Right?
Oh, my God. These are gigantic problems. Casey, how does your significant other feel about this extravagant ass collection you got?
I know she's not excited about it, but yeah, she still supports it, so that's good.
But you never have to buy toys for the kid, ever.
Never again, yeah.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Until he starts getting into Bluey, then I guess I'm going to have to collect that way.
Well, before we get into your picture that we chose to talk about, I want to talk about one other thing, and that is actually, Jay, maybe you want to bring this up. You know what I'm talking about.
Yes, I do. And I was hoping actually that you had a picture of it. Do you have a picture of it, Zach?
I might. Let me see what I have here.
Look at
I actually
this.
have 6 or so pictures of it.
Casey, what the hell, man? Why the hell? You give us these extravagant scenes, and I'm like, what the hell is this little clown, this little Waldo doing in these extravagant setups? So, tell us.
Okay, so I got really excited about that figure. Ordered it a long time ago, and it shows up. And I don't know if any of you guys have that figure.
Mm-mm.
I wanted it, but I never got it.
But it is probably one of the biggest disappointments
Oh.
I've ever had. For as much as that thing costs, getting that figure and getting it in hand, I was just so mad about it. And I was like, I think I'm just going to get my money's worth for this thing. And I just started kind of randomly putting them in the background. And then there's always people, if you ever look at any of the comments, there's always people that are like, oh, I saw Waldo. But hey, if it brightens people's day, I guess that's worth it.
It does. I love that sometimes he's very visible, and sometimes you actually do have to look for him, like in this bottom right picture with all the sentinels. He's very hidden. At first, I was like, oh, he forgot. No, there he is.
It's fun to throw people off every once in a while.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, that's half the fun of it, right? I mean, it is Waldo. Yeah. Jay, did you have something?
Oh yeah. So how long has this been an ongoing thing? It seems like you do this for every single behind the scenes that you do in your photos.
Whenever that figure came out, it was shortly after that. Like, I think I may have only put him in 1 or 2 pictures. And then after that, he was just fully in the background.
I love it. I love how it's your thing now,
That's awesome. Yes.
I love looking for Waldo every time.
Hey guys, I want a thing. See, Casey,
you got a thing, dude. You got a thing. It's called the Turtles.
And those extravagant backgrounds that you have to go along with.
He's got the better turtles.
He has a full city in his house.
This is about you.
Speaking of turtles, let's look at one of your shots, Casey, and it happens to be a turtle shot. This one was chosen by Jay, and maybe for obvious reasons. Jay, why don't you take it away?
I actually don't have an obvious reason. So, other than like Casey, you totally copied like my shot, like 100%.
I did.
God damn it, it's like 20 times better. See, I'm telling you, every single time I take the shot, I'm like, oh, I feel great about it. Casey either did it like 7 years ago, right? Or he's got it, he already shot it and just hasn't posted it. And I'm like, God damn it. Like, he's the guy that gets me like mad. I'm like, why didn't I think of this idea?
I think you shot that, and then I think I asked you where you got it from.
Mm-hmm.
And then I had to wait and paint it, and that was a good find.
Did Jay get this for you, or did you find it somewhere else?
He gave me the name of the person who made them and 3D printed it.
Oh, that's awesome. You went the extra step and painted it, because Jay, I don't think you painted yours, right?
Absolutely not. I have 2 left hands.
I'm a terrible painter. You probably can't tell, but if you zoom in, it's pretty bad.
It's awesome. I love it. And just the picture in general. I mean, it's beautiful. I love all the stuff in the back and the blueprints, the whole scene. It sells
the tools along the ground.
Yeah, and the screwdriver in the mouser. I love it. Does that screwdriver come in that mouser, or did you do that?
I think that one came with the Batman the Animated Series Joker.
Oh, really?
The one that came with the space helmet.
Oh.
I want to say. I could be wrong, but I think that's the one that came with him.
We don't know, Mr. Toys R Us in your basement. We have no idea.
If anyone would know, you would know. So.
Yeah, we don't know. So, Casey, the thing that really, that I'm jokingly saying it, but it's like for real. How the hell do you make like 2 walls? Like, so if you guys, by the way, if you're watching this, if you're not following this guy, what the hell are you doing? Right. So this guy can turn like these same 2 walls into like 15 different things. And you're like, how the hell did you get all these dials? So Casey, where the hell does like that come from? It seems like you're playing Tetris with these like pieces. It's always like something different. And I'm like, those are the same 2 parts.
But it always feels fresh. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I have zero talent when it comes to making dios and painting them up. So I got to buy them from people. So I really got to get creative with the different combinations of things. Like most of the stuff I buy is modular, so I can move it around and just put it in different combinations. But yeah, I don't know. It just kind of comes to mind. And then as I'm putting the picture together, I'm just, throwing things in the background, hoping they look good.
Yep. It always works.
Always freaking works, man.
I know nobody's going to know what I'm talking about because this is going to be airing in the future, but the one you put out today with Mikey playing the guitar in his apartment, that setup, man, oh my goodness.
I think that's my most unliked picture that I've put up in a very long time.
It's one of my favorites of yours.
Thanks.
Isn't that weird?
I did like putting it together, and that was one of those things where I was talking to Zach about earlier, where I was like, man, I just love putting
2 minutes, Casey. 2 minutes. 2 minutes.
Oh.
2 minutes.
Okay, well, you can cut him off if you want. I guess I was enjoying the story he was talking about me, so whatever. I guess we'll get to the numbers game. All right, Casey. Tell me, how many red stripes does your Waldo figure have?
Oof. What's he have? 8?
5.
5. Oh.
Casey, how many seasons of the X-Men the animated series were there?
5.
I think, yes, he's right.
Although 5 was very strange, but yes.
How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood?
Probably a lot.
We'll take it.
That's a fair answer. Okay, how many red stripes on the American flag?
13.
13.
My computer is doing weird stuff, so I'm just gonna. How many innings in a baseball game?
9, depending on extra innings.
All right.
How many moons does Saturn have?
Ooh, that's a good question. I want to say 5.
145.
Oh my
Holy
God!
Wow. Okay, according to Marvel's official records, what is the height and weight of Wolverine?
Whew.
I want to say he's 5'3".
Yep.
Wow.
Weight? I'll say 235.
Ooh, 300 according to
Oh,
Marvel.
3, okay.
Oh, wow.
Beefy boy.
All right, 5 seconds. How many
Animanium
Oscars
studies.
does Denzel have?
How many what?
Oscars does Denzel have? Hurry.
At the buzzer.
Oh, 3.
Is it 3, Jay? Is it 3?
I know you're waiting for the sea.